All right. Hey guys. Sorry for the lack of uploads recently. Work life and school life have both kind of been hectic. This is gonna be an updated Spyral profile. Not sure if I had uploaded one earlier on the channel. I did record one earlier. Um, way back, maybe in October or something like that. So, what this is, it's a revised Spyral list. I've been using it for about 2 months. Notable things I've done with it would be 8th place at Yu-Gi-Oh! Day. I got this field center. It's kind of bent. I don't know. They kind of got it all bent when they got it in the mail or something. And then locals, I've usually been X1, if not undefeated, at most of them for the past month and a half. This is going to be Spyral Orcust, a little bit of a Dark Warrior type of thing. I'll get into like any type of deck changes as I hit them and as they come up in my brain, I guess. But let me actually get started. I will be playing 3 super agents. What I'm thinking with this, I've seen a lot of people just play like 2 super agent because they don't want to really open up that many, but I do. I've played most decks and I'm pretty good at calling most of the other cards that are going to be popping up. Oh, that's what happened. I've been testing. Right. So I am testing, like taking this out and replacing it with a second master plan when Souls comes out, actually. But for right now, it's going to be at 3 until Souls comes out. I will test 2 and 2 master plan, but at the moment, we're just keeping it at that. I do play 1 tough. The tough is a 1-of because it pops everything, and super agent just pops spells and traps. And then he has to be normal summon. He can be special summon, but it works out because like if you go in second, it's tough. Call it, see if it's right. If not, cool. This will probably be right, and then do that. Pop whatever, and then your double helix should be good to go. For the 1-ofs, of course, quick fix. We got the master plan, the drone, the last resort, and the sleeper, the boss monster. I love that Spyral just has a boss monster for sure, because at the finals in locals, I was undefeated last round. Dude Zaborgs me and hits literally everything. I'm like, okay, so he's just sitting on basically nothing because he's a board. So I'm like, okay, sleeper, last resort, and we're just popping all of his stuff. Luckily, I top deck into like an anti-spell, so it's just pop, 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 pop all that stuff, pop all his ritual spells. You literally can't summon anything because of the rituals. Anything else here is just self-explanatory. You play 1-of. The master plan will be at 2 when Souls comes out, because I'll also be playing Apprentice Illusion Magician for that. And that's pretty much it for like the Spyral monster stuff, because you don't play Spy Gals or Spyral Resort staff. For dangers, I play 3 Mothman. Mothman is the best danger you can play in discard turbo deck, basically. And it's a level 4, so if you like Nessie or Jackalope, this brings out. It's an Abyss Dweller. It's another Dark for the Curious. Pretty much that. I played 2 Jackalopes and 2 Nessies. One of my Nessies is Ultra because I wasn't able to pull a secret. Anyways, I don't play Sneck because it does not deck thin. This at least draw 1, discard 1. This one searches out. This one specials from deck. Sneck just specials himself from the grave. He's not really deck thinning unless he gets summoned, in which I do an RNG draw. And I don't really like that. Let's see. Orcust is just Symbol Skeleton and Harpoor because these can be normaled, and Nightmare's kind of reliant on getting discarded or being milled, or it works really well with Dark Grepher, but I don't really like it that much. And for monsters like hand traps, I play just the 2 DD Grow. It's really awesome against like the Kagari, getting the Engage, the Harpoor, the Nightmare, and basically like a lot of searches. I want to say the Roar, the Gazelle, the Jack Jaguar. a bunch of other stuff. And then from there, Dark Grepher, and then 3 Malleys. I don't play Armageddonite because it's relying on having like a what's it called, danger in hand, and we don't like that. We don't like, because we don't play a large danger count. I don't want to rely on that. And then for like generic stuff, it's Zephyros. What I am going to be trying once new Master Rule comes out is actually Glow Up Bulb, because I don't think Appaloosa is going to cut it, like just turboing out Appaloosa, because, you know, people like Nibiru, Chain Effect Veiler, then you're done. I don't really like that. This is broken because mill it off Curious or like a Foolish Burial, and you just bring back Resort and then just use Resort twice. That's insane. But this is just something I'm trying in right now. Because what Glow Up Bulb will do, this and Jet Synchron, or Jet Synchron, I'm gonna think of both, is making a Borload Savage Dragon that joined with the Appaloosa. And that wraps up the monsters. And for spells, I want to say, let's see, Rhoda for the 1 of, play 1 for 1, and Fool's Bare Goods. So basically, this is an extender, this is game, but this is also like get your resources up, search the Dark Grepher, and Foolish Burial Goods. Foolish Burial, Foolish Burial Goods. Foolish Burial sends basically your Orcust or like the malicious extender that you need. And then Monster Reborn. So this is why I like deck thinning, because I get these 3 extenders. This is literally like, if I have already made most of my links, this is like gonna secure me like either like a Cerberus to protect the Appaloosa, Phoenix, and stuff like that. Spyral 1 of will be big red because I don't want to really open it and I'll just search it off a quick fix. I don't know, it's a once per turn. I don't really care about really resolving it more than once per duel. And Spyral Assault, Spyral Resort, broken. This I'm never gonna bump up because you should really, this is like your first search off of like Master Plan, and just to summon like the quick fix if you don't already have it. And Rescue, 3 rescues, broken card, of course. So what I like doing is not completely blowing all my rescues. I leave 1 engrave along with a super agent, because any like fields, like once I know what I'm playing, of course, because let's say they activate let's say Dragonic Diagram, for example, you would simply do this, rescue, summon the super agent, pop their diagram before they even do anything, or they're like, yeah, actually that works. And then for other like actual hand traps is Infinite Impermanence. Funny thing happened at a locals that I went to like 2 days ago. I was playing Dragon Link. The dude opened up the nuts. Had he been able to banish, because I hit him with a Lancia. So he just Hope Harbinger passed. He used a lot of resources, like I think he used the Strudo and like Spyral, the Galactic Spyral Dragon or whatever the hell the thing is. So he makes Hope Harbinger and passes, he has 4k. I'm like, okay, I have 1 for 1 in Spyral Resort, which I really want to resolve, of course, because they're your win more cards basically. I top deck this, negate the Hope Harbinger, and he's done. That's it. He just like, that's pretty much it. And then also this negates Colossus, because you don't, the DD Crow and the Impermanence, you don't always expect to go first. You know you're not always gonna go first. So this is kind of like prepared for like the disruption, and also for just like an additional like backup plan, because you know strikers can kind of break through the board if you're not prepared for it. And then Anti-Spell and Crescendo, these are more of like your protect yourself from basically anything, like that random stun deck that somehow main decks evenly matched and the Dark Ruler no more. This is basically to protect you. Literally, Curious, show this to a Pendulum player, like you send this off of Curious and they just scoop. Like this has happened so many times at locals. I've done this to a lot of striker players too. Can't really do anything. What they try to do is they're like, all right, I won't scoop until I show them that I have this set, and then I know that they're gonna top deck a Cyclone, so I do this, they're gonna chain the Cyclone. I'm like, okay, here's this, you're done. That's pretty much it for the main deck. Like I mentioned, I'm gonna doing a lot of revisions. The Glow Up Bulb isn't really fully in here, what was in here was a third super agent. I just wanted to try this for right now. Once Souls comes out, I'm probably going to bump this to like 45 because it's going to be 3 Souls and 2 Apprentice Illusion Magician. And then I'm going to take out the Super Agent for the second Master Plan. If not, I'm not going to put in the Master Plan. It's all going to depend on testing, of course. For the extra deck, this Trigate is probably going to be replaced by a Borload Savage Dragon during Master Roll 5. Or a Nat Beast, whichever one I really decide on doing. For the generic links, it's Curious, it's Boral Sword, Linkaribo, this, and Barricade Borg, and Appaloosa. No changes here, because what I like about Linkaribo is it's an easy way to make Curious with your level 1s. So, for example, Quick Fix, Summon, Quick Fix, Master Plan, and Barricade Borg is 3 darks, different types, so you make Curious that way. For your nightmares, it's going to be Unicorn, Phoenix, Griffin, and these are perfect because these protect your Appaloosa basically. So this against True Draco, they can't hit your Appaloosa, but then again, you're not really making Appaloosa with against True Draco anyways. But it protects your Cold Link because you're doing like a Trigate thing. Then for Abyss Dweller. I saw this at like YCS London. I was playing Borload before, but now that I realize this, I'm like, hey, I'm stupid. Why am I not playing Abyss Dweller? I know my meta, local meta has a lot of grave stuff. And then it pretty much just hurts all the main decks right now. Longirsu, Galatea, and Dingirsu. What I love about Spyrals is that drones, Last Resort, and Quick Fix are all machines, and then these are generic, like shuffle all that stuff back in. Like, equip this, shuffle this back, shuffle them back, and then this like gets stuff. These are non-targeting removal. Like, this is just awesome. That's pretty much it for extra deck. Like I mentioned, changes, it's just going to be like the Trigate, going to get rid of it for Borload Savage or Nat Beast. Side deck I've been working on would be 2 System Downs. This is for the Orcust matchup. If it gets gutted, I'm going to change these for probably like Haiju's or something like that. And 2 Cosmic Cyclones. This is for like Mystic Mine, Mind Controls for the Thunder Dragon, any like Break My Board type of decks. Aside from that, yeah, interesting link about this is that in locals, this guy just went Colossus Pass, and I'm like, all right, Mind Control, let me get that. Or when they do like an Appaloosa Pass, I'm like, okay, Mind Control your Appaloosa, and then I just proceed to combo myself off. I don't even have to make my own Appaloosa. Thank you very much for giving me a free negate. Evenly matched, 3 of them for the Break My Board decks. I mean, for the, yeah, Break My Board decks like Pendulum, Dragon Link, and stuff like that. 2 red reboot for Draco, Salamangreat, Guru, Lancia for Thunder Dragon, Orcust, and World Decree for Guru. It was more of a flex spot. Like, you can side in any other floodgate just because you're playing the Curious Griffin combo. But so far, this has worked fantastic. Guru players literally don't win against me because I'm literally popping all their stuff with Super Agent and Tough.